Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to the Citadel of Chaos is what we're playing. It's right here. Nice, they actually show a bookmark in there. So, I unlocked a couple pictures of the gallery. Okay, more than a couple pictures of the gallery. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures. Delete classic image. No. Alright, I don't remember where I'm supposed to have my camera for this, so I'm just going to load up the screen and just see. Oh yeah, I put the camera in the bottom right hand corner for this, didn't I? Okay, so I will fix that right now. Now, I don't know if this will let me go back. No. If you remember last time, I got like skill points taken away from me, I got stamina taken away from me, and it was mostly because of the fact that I tried opening 3 boxes in the wrong order. I didn't know there was an order. And I think I heard something coming. It was a golem that was also in the room, and I made a copy of the golem and had them attack each other. And I think the door opened, someone came in, and I just snuck down through a door, and this is what's on the other side. And it's some sort of grand dining hall. A long table large enough to seat some 40 or 50 people stands in the center. Edged with chairs, various doors and passageways lead from the room, but you are particularly interested in 2 wide staircases which lead upwards to either end of a balcony overlooking the hall. Paintings and suits of armor decorate the walls. The room is empty. Good. Would you like to investigate? Can I hide this bookmark for now? Thank you. Would I like to investigate? Explore the left-hand staircase, right-hand staircase, take a closer look at the paintings. I'm going to take a closer look at the paintings. The paintings are portraits of various lords and countesses prominent in the kingdom of Crag and Rock. Behind a chair at the head of the table is a portrait of Balthus Dyer himself. He does indeed look a powerful adversary. Add 1 luck point for the warning of his appearance, but lose 1 stamina point for the feeling of fear he instills. What? I am afraid of him because I saw a picture of him? What kind of noise is that? You may now either continue up the left-hand staircase or the right-hand staircase. So usually when people are choosing at random, they usually choose by their dominant hand. I'm going to go opposite that. I'm going to go left hand. The staircase creaks as your foot falls on it. You try to ascend as quietly as possible, but the old timbers groan under your weight. Suddenly, one of the stairs clicks as if the trigger is a switch of some kind. To your surprise, all the stairs flick downwards. You are now standing on a smooth, steep slope. Try as you might, you cannot keep your balance, and you fall down the slope, tumbling head over heels. If you wish to use a levitation spell, you may fly up and out of danger to land on the balcony above, which I don't have. Otherwise, you roll down the stairs, across the room, and finally crash into the wall on the far side of the hall. You twist your elbow badly. You lose 1 skill and 2 stamina points for your injuries. You gingerly pick yourself up. To try the other staircase. Oh man, what's my stamina at? 10. That's not bad. That's not bad. I thought it was much worse than that. So, yep, let's go. The stairs are well worn and creak under your weight. Cautiously, you climb up to the balcony. Along the balcony, there are 3 doors. Which would you like to take? To open the door to the left, to try the door in the center, or investigate the door to the right. I'm going to go 1 right for the center, right down the middle. Are those goblin children? They look so tiny. There's a 3rd one there. What's that? Probably a toy or something? You listen to the door and can hear squeaky voices laughing and squabbling. You try the handle and the door opens. Inside is a brightly colored room. A few small beds are in one corner, and strewn about the floor are small mannequins of various brutish creatures. Along the right-hand wall is a large box, and just beyond the box is a door. In the center of the floor, and looking up at you quizzically, are three infant creatures. They are human-like, but have green skin, pointed ears, and slit-like eyes. What will your approach be? Oh, draw my sword and prepare to fight? They're children, come on. Look in my pack for something to offer. Walk confidently across the room. I'm going to look in my pack for something to offer. Do I have anything on my sheet that I can look for? Backpack, spider in a jar, small berries, lantern, silver key, silver mirror. I don't know if I want to give them something, but what item will you take from your pack and offer the infants? If you wish to try a pocket myriad, to give them a spider in a jar, a handful of small berries. I'm going to give them a handful of small berries. They take your berries enthusiastically, popping them into their mouths and chewing them. Seconds later, they fall asleep, one by one. When all three are asleep, you walk over to investigate the box. The lid opens, revealing several more dolls inside, just like the ones on the floor. The various other wooden toys. Wait a minute. The lid opens, revealing several more dolls inside, just like the ones on the floor and various other wooden toys. Okay. I read that right, but for some reason I had trouble processing that. There seems to be nothing of real value there, and so you leave the room by the far door. You leave the room and head down a short corridor. Some meters down, you find yourself at the foot of a staircase. There is a spiral staircase which leads right up into the Citadel tower. You climb the stairs cautiously and eventually arrive on a small landing with two doorways in front of you. Do I choose the left-hand door or the right-hand door? Last time I went with the left staircase. Turned out to be wrong. Maybe I'll try the right-hand door. I can be wrong now too. So am I doomed to constantly make the wrong decisions? Probably. You try the handle and it turns. The door is stiff and you must shove it open. The room inside is some sort of living abode with tables, chairs, shelves, and a collection of animal heads on the wall. There is a plush pile carpet on the floor. Suddenly, one of the animal heads turns and looks towards you. It's some kind of dog, and it barks loudly in a tone which is a warning, both to you and to any of its cronies which may be within earshot. As you watch the head, you do not notice a carpet which flies up off the floor and whisks past you, clipping your ear. You spin around in time to see one of the chairs slowly reforming itself into a tall man.
"What business have you here?"
he booms. How will you respond? If you want to try to talk with him, to employ the use of a spell scroll, to search through your backpack for a weapon or a gift, or quickly leave the room to try through the door. I'm going to try to talk with him. He is not interested in your chat or your stories and questions your authority to be here. Without warning, he turns into a snake, hissing at you, and slithers across the floor towards you. Oh yeah, I'm just going to turn into a snake. Meanwhile, the dog head on the wall has detached itself and is now floating through the air towards you. Oh my god. Will you use a spell against them? Or if you want to search through your backpack or something? What would I give them? Jar of ointment? Pocket myriad? Gold pieces? Or if you have none of these, you can try talking to him. I already tried talking to him. Use a spell. Or if I use I don't have any of these, so I can't offer any of those. I can either use a spell, quickly leave the room and try the other door. They're just going to follow me, aren't they? Does this game work that way? I'm going to leave. The door opens, allowing you into a large circular room. You scratch your head quizzically. In the center of the room, you can see a small island. surrounded by a wide trench on which stands a chest, locked with metal fastenings. The trench is too wide to jump and is very deep. Just inside the door is a length of rope. A door leads from the room, opposite the door you came in through. How will you deal with this strange conundrum? How will you deal with the strange conundrum? To ignore the box and walk around the trench to the other door? To try casting a strength spell and leaping across the trench? I don't have any strength spells. Or pick up the rope and formulate a plan. Pick up the rope. An idea strikes you. You tie the rope into a loop with a slip knot at the end. Whirling the rope around your head, you try to snare the chest. After several throws, the loop goes over the chest, and the slip knot tightens around it. You pull, and the chest shifts. You pull once, and it falls over the edge and down into the trench. To your dismay, the weight of the box is enormous, and it pulls you right over with it. Oh, I don't have a levitation spell, so I can't do that. So, you fall into the trench. Frantically, you try to grasp the edge as you tumble over, but without success. Head over heels, you tumble down the pit, and your last memory is your final crash as you hit the ground below, which kills you instantly. You have failed in your mission. The end. Oh, I can't believe we died. I can't believe we died. I just keep making the wrong decisions, man. But this is not going to be the end for the Citadel of Chaos. I'm going to jump back in, and we're gonna do this again. So, let's see my gallery. So I got 4, 7, 9, 10. I got 10 of those. Out of a possible how many? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4 is 28. So there's 30 pictures. Nice. Okay. So 30 pictures in the gallery. Can I use the last bookmark? Oh, forget that. I'm just going to do that then. Okay, this is the room. It was empty. That's right, I had to take a closer look at the paintings. I lost something and gained something. So I don't know if I want to do that. I didn't inspect the suits of armor, so let's do that. The suits of armor are a variety of shapes and sizes, and you shiver to think of the strange creatures they must have been made for. Perhaps you may yet come across some of them. As you examine one particularly grand suit, its hand suddenly rises and whacks you across the face. You stagger back, spitting blood. You lose 2 stamina points. Bed to worth. But the armor makes no further move, and you decide it may be prudent to get away from these hostile armor suits. So I chose the left-hand staircase, and it was bad, so I'm going to do the right-hand staircase. Stairs are well worn and creak under your weight. Cautiously, you climb up to the balcony. Along the balcony are 3 doors. Which will you take? Door to the left, door to the center, door to the right. Well, I went to center first. I'm going to go left. I'm going to go left this time. The locked door is very strong and made of solid oak. It is unlikely you will break it down, but you may try. Otherwise, you could use a strength spell to smash it. The lock is copper, and you could try using a copper key if you have one. Didn't I have one? I have a glowing green key and a silver key. I guess I have to try smashing it down. You rush for the door, shoulder first. Test your luck. 10. Sadly, your luck has run out. You needed a luck score of 8 or below. You rolled a luck score of 10. You charge the door and it splinters gloriously under the strength of your shoulder. Wooden splinters fly everywhere, and some of them embed painfully in your flesh. You lose 2 stamina. Oh, man, I'm down to 9 now. The room is an elegant bedchamber, plushly decorated with fine lace and a fur carpet. In the center of the room is a large four-poster bed. Sitting up in the bed, evidently awakened by all the commotion, is a beautiful sylph-like woman with long dark hair and deep piercing eyes. "What right have you in here?" she asks angrily. With those words, her eyes turn blood red and 2 jets of liquid fire shoot from them directly at you. What will you do? Create a shielding spell? Don't have one? Leave the room quickly? Tell her I have a special gift for her. What could I possibly give her? I'm just gonna leave. Peace. You listen at the door and hear squeaky voices laughing. Oh, this is the room with the children in it? Yeah, I'm gonna give them the berries. They take your berries enthusiastically. They fall asleep. You walk over to investigate the box. The lid opens, reveals several more dolls inside. There seems to be nothing of real value, so you leave the room by the far door. That's right. Then here, if I opened the right door, and it was the man that turned into a snake and the barking dog's head, or wolf's head, dog's head. The left-hand door was the room with the box. A small island surrounded by a wide trench in which stands a chest locked with metal fastenings. The trench is too wide to jump and it's very deep. Just inside the door is a length of rope. A door leads from the room. Opposite the door you came in through. How will you deal with a stranger? Ignore the box and walk around the trench? Yeah, the last time I used the rope and I died. So I'm going to ignore the box. You leave through the door and find yourself at the foot of another spiral staircase leading up into the Black Tower. Climbing the stairs, you eventually come to a landing where a single door is the only way onwards. You try the door. It opens slowly. What is that? You feel yourself sucked into the room. As if by magic, your torch flickers and dies. The room is pitch black. From nowhere, yet everywhere, comes a mocking laugh which fills the room. A foolish adventurer, says another voice, which changes its tone from high to low as it speaks. Welcome to the home of the Ganges. Unfortunately, it will be the last room you will ever see. Ah, but of course, you cannot see, can you? But we can see you. Can't we, brothers? And laughing voices come from all around you. Suddenly, a ghostly white luminous face flies towards you. You recoil in horror, throwing yourself to the ground and begin to feel very frightened. Lose 1 skill, 2 stamina, and 1 luck point for your fear. How will you escape from the wrath of the Ganges? I'm down to 7 stamina. I'm swinging. The silence spreads over the room. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream comes from one corner, and a hideous face appears in the air, shooting towards you, screaming as it comes. Your hair stands on end, and your legs turn to jelly. Somehow, you manage to reach the door. Fling it open and race through. However, you have forgotten that you are high in a tower, and the balcony has no railing. You tumble over the ledge and fall straight down. I don't have a levitation spell. Otherwise, you have failed in your mission. You are dead. Your quest to assassinate the dread sorcerer Balthus Dyer and save the good folk of the Vale of Willow has come to an untimely end. I just died twice in this one game. But we still got time. I'm diving back in. Use the last bookmark. Okay, back in this room. I'm just going to skip past this. I'm not going to look at either of those. I'm just going to use the right-hand staircase. Balcony, 3 doors. I took the one in the center. I gave them the berries. They fell asleep. Didn't have anything. Then I wanted to go the left-hand door. Ignore the box. Alright. Feeling my backpack for something? Spider in a jar, charmed amulet. Oh, I don't have any of those. I'll give them the spider in the jar. You take out the jar. As you do, the Ganges rap. Acne, says a voice. You've returned! And with those words, an invisible hand snatches the jar from you, lays it on the ground, and opens the lid. The Spider-Man turns towards you and growls a little growl. You draw your sword as the beast scuttles towards you angrily. You must fight the creature. Oh. Here we go. 5 stamina? Oh, he's got 5 stamina. I've got I was gonna say. Oh, I hit. Right. Oh, he hit me. You were overcome by your enemies. As soon as the Spider-Man gets his first hit on you, the Spider-Man's weapon is its bite, which is highly poisonous. As it bites you, you feel the poison spreading through your system, numbing your nerves. As you stumble and fall to the ground, it attacks you again and again. Your last memory is its ugly little face biting into your neck. You have failed in your mission. The end. Okay. I'm going back in one more time. If I don't do it this time, I might start the game over again. Maybe not. I don't know. Right-hand staircase. Let's go the left door this time. I don't want to mess with that room anymore. Oh, this is the room with the copper. Smash it down. I have to test my luck. I made it. I'm lucky. The door is extremely strong, but it cracks under your charge, splinters flying wildly. You manage to evade the pointy ends of these and step through the room door. Ah, what right have you here? Do I have a special gift for her? Silver mirror. Jar with a spider. Oh, what if I give her the jar with a spider? Maybe she would rather have the mirror. I'm gonna give her the mirror. What do I want with that? She exclaims. Again, her eyes turn deep red and jets of fire shoot towards you. Duck quickly out of the way, leave the room, and go back to the middle room. Back to these things. What if I just walk confidently? As you stride past, the little creatures watch you silently. They seem merely to find you interesting. You feel that something is not quite right here. You leave the room and head down a short corridor. Some meters down, you find yourself at the foot of a staircase. This is a spiral staircase which leads right up to the Citadel tower. Climb the stairs cautiously. The left door is the room with the box in it. Man, this never turns out good. Let's do that. Tower. Back to this again. What if I give them the jar with the spider in it and just try to win? I just need 2 good hits. That's one. Fuck. What if I take the door on the right this time? So, right-hand staircase. Door to the right. Oh, what are you? Ugh, man, it's another golem in it. That's a gargoyle. Right, a gargoyle. The door opens and you enter the room. It is quite large and is decorated with various carvings. It looks something like an artist studio, and a number of unfinished stone statues line the wall. In the center of the room is a large stone gargoyle. A large stone gargoyle is standing on a stone-carved box. As you enter the room, the creature creaks as its head turns towards you. Slowly it comes alive, hopping down off its pedestal. It blocks your way through the room to a door on the far side. What will you do? Nip out of the room and try the middle of the door. You know what? I've tried all the other doors. It's death. It's just death. Would he like the mirror? Oh, silver. Would he like the silver mirror? You hold up the mirror, but the creature merely swings at it and smashes it to pieces. You had better leave the room quickly and try the middle door on the balcony. No, I don't want to do this one again. Right hand door. The dude with the snake and the dog's head. Talking doesn't do anything. I'm gonna use a scroll. Creature copy. Movement spell. How many of each do I have? ESP. Oh, you know what? I only have one ESP though. I'm gonna copy creature. You cast the spell into the air. As you do so, the flying carpet sails past you. Into your consternation, a second identical carpet appears and begins to fly around the room. Suddenly, the air is a whirl. The dog head flies off the wall and bites your arm savagely. You lose 2 stamina points. The man, who was turned into a snake, slithers up to you and, lunging forward, strikes at your leg. Test my luck. Sadly, your luck has run out. You needed a luck score of 8 or below. You rolled a luck score of 9. Oh well. The snake's fangs sank deep into your calf, and your leg begins to throb with pain. In a blinding flash, you realize that the bite is deadly, and you sink to the ground, clutching your wound and writhing in agony. As the poison takes effect, your head swims and your consciousness fades. You have failed in your mission. The end. Okay, alright. So, I think next time I'm going to start a whole new game in the Citadel of Chaos, and roll a new character, or roll new stats, and try to pick different things for spells, now that I know that there's a second page of spells, and just try that again. God, I can't believe I died so many times. It's like everything was just, in that section was, okay, you're gonna die. Okay, you're gonna die. Oh, okay, you're gonna die. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode of the Citadel of Chaos.
Bye.